Hello, everybody. After a long time, I'm meeting you all. So let me quickly start this one with a quick music. Okay, that's enough. So I thought of maybe sharing a simple formula that is working for me because I know most of you want to build a habit. So just think how many of you have bought a book or maybe a couple of books, three, four books, and you just kept it there. It's just there on your table, and you've been trying to read this for a long time, but you have not got the chance to read it at all. And you're like, maybe I should at least set up some slot in my calendar and then maybe start reading it, and still you're unable to finish it. Have you ever thought why it's happening? So maybe I thought, why not share a few tips that is working for me, as I told you before. Okay, we all want to build habits, and without building habits, we are not going to get to anything um, in terms of success. So this is the tip I always give to my friends or to my colleagues or my students. Okay, it's all everything starts with those tiny steps. Like, you have to take those tiny baby steps in order to build something big, something consistent. Okay, so it could be workout. I know a lot of you want to work out every single day, but you start off like you just get that membership, gym membership, or you just buy that huge gym equipment, and then you plant that inside your house, and you think, okay, maybe I should start working out from today onward, and then it never happens. Okay, the reason is because you're trying to start big from the beginning. That's a huge issue. Instead, why don't you try and do your exercises maybe for 5 minutes a day, just 5 minutes per day? Because 5 minutes, it's totally possible. 5 minutes, it's just in a way. It's don't ever say like, I can't get 5 minutes on my regular routine. It's obvious you can obviously get 5 minutes. Just try to work out for 5 minutes for the next 3 weeks, and I'm pretty sure gradually you will find more time to work out. So I listen to a lot of podcasts in a regular basis, and the ideas that I'm giving you right now are mostly coming out from those podcast knowledge I used to get. Okay, so building a habit always starts with something small. So here's something that would definitely help you if you want to improve your reading in a regular basis, or speaking. Okay, I'll just give you a tip on reading. Okay, starting extremely small. That's number one. Think about it. Why don't you try to read just 2 pages per day? So just think of the recent book that you bought. Let me give you a few suggestions if you don't have any books yet. Number one, Start with Why is an amazing book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is an amazing book. Think Like a Monk is an amazing book. Um, what else? Um, four 4 hour work week. I think there's a book which is 4 hours, and the other one is 4 days. So there's a lot of skill development related books out there you can find. Just Google, I want to purchase a skill development book, and it will show you a list of books that you can buy. So buy one of those books if you don't have already. And then do not try to finish the whole book in one day or in 1 month. I highly, highly recommend you start with reading just 2 pages per day. Read 2 pages per day for maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and gradually you will find a little bit of extra time that you feel like, okay, maybe I read 2 pages last week. Why don't I just increase 1 page this week? It totally works. So that's how the reading habits the reading habit takes place inside your mind. If it's completely new for you, it's going to take some time for you to get used to it. So it can be anything. Just imagine when you try to brush your teeth for the first time. It's extremely, complicated. Your hands go up, down, and you're like unable to, move in a certain motion for a long time, brushing your teeth. I hope it's relatable. Yeah. So it's the same. Your brain has to get used to that habit. So that's why I highly recommend start with 2 minutes per day. If you want to improve your speaking skills, um, an extreme this idea is extremely possible. All of you have smartphones, so you have a voice recorder in your phone. So why don't you just turn it on and then just speak for 1 minute per day? You're not going to publish it anywhere because you are still not feeling confident enough to publish it anywhere. That's totally okay. Why don't you just record yourself talking for just 1 minute per day and do it for the next 10 days? And then after that, you will somehow feel something that's different in you. And take a moment and listen to the first recording that you have made versus the 20th recording that you have made, and you will see a completely different version. Like it's a major improvement that you can encounter. So just let me know what type of habits you want to build, that you are struggling for a long time to build, but still you are unable to build it. Just put that in the comment section below. I'd like to have a look at it. But I just, randomly came in to share this main tip because it's totally working. Just 2 pages of reading per day. Just 2 pages. If you want to work out, just 5 minutes workout per day for the next 10 to 20 days. Just try it and let me know if you are getting more time to commit to it. Okay, so that's it. Have a nice day, everyone. Oh, should I end it with a music? Oh.